This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
My 40th, that's right, 40. My 40th birthday is coming up. Alright? Within a week and a half. And typically, for my birthday, I do something special. I usually have some decorations. I usually have some kind of a special event planned. This year's no different. In fact, this year you would think it should be even bigger because it's actually a milestone birthday for me. 40 years old, in American culture at least, is considered the year that they make jokes and they say that you're over the hill. Essentially, when you hit 40 years old, a lot of people feel that you're in the middle of your life or you're over the middle of your life. Like you've lived more than you still have left to live. Okay? And so that being said, they say, oh, it's all downhill from here. Get it? You're climbing a hill. 40's the hill. Now you go downhill as you approach the second half of your life. For a lot of people, this whole idea of over the hill 40 is actually a bad thing because they're like, oh, it's like a midlife crisis. You're in the middle of your life and you reassess everything around you and what you're doing with your life. And a lot of people end up feeling like they don't like their lives. So be honest, this is not me, by the way, but this is in general the mentality of this. You look at the situation and you're like, well, a lot of people are married or in a ongoing, meaningful relationship by the time that they're this age. A lot of people have families, kids. All right, a lot of people are locked in financially to a lot of things that are maybe good or could be really bad, dependent. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people take a look at everything going on, you know, in their lives and say, oh, I hate it. And it's typical, it's actually a running joke in the United States that people will, like, when they hit 40 years old, they'll look and say, oh, I need to change everything, man. I want to feel like I'm a spry spring chicken again. I got to act like, you know, I'm 20 years old again. And, you know, you have guys running out and they're buying, you know, sports cars and shit. Even though they shouldn't. They have families at home. Why are you irresponsibly spending your money on a sports car? Anyway, this is just a running kind of a cultural thing here in the United States. The funny part about all that is, literally none of that applies to me. Like, I'm in a good situation, and who knows, you know, in my life, over the course of my life, many times people ask me, Phil, what do you want to do with your life? Where do you picture yourself when you're this age or at this time period, right? And basically, I never answer those questions, because my life has been a roller coaster of highs and lows, ups and downs. Sometimes there's waves of positivity, and sometimes there's crashing valleys of negativity, okay? And after having many stressful years when this started kind of happening to me in my 20s, and not knowing where the rest of my life was going, I said I'm gonna go with the flow.
DsP. Keep coasting, bud. It'll be alright. Keep coasting, brother.
I feel more secure. I feel more happy. I feel more fulfilled with what my life is today than any previous time in my life. I really feel that way.
Mentally and morally, I feel like I'm the best person I've been in my life. You know what I'm saying?
I put out content that I feel is meaningful. People tell me on a daily basis what I do is meaningful. April 6th, Wednesday, will be Darkside Phil's 40th birthday bash. Yes. Number one, it will be a gaming marathon. I am going to do a special holiday birthday event of feasting with the king. Yes, so on that day, okay, I will be ordering food. And we will be ordering together that morning. And it'll be delivered during the day. And we're going to have a meal together. The only way I'm going to get more people to become a channel member is to do something completely outside of my comfort zone. To do something completely outside the box. To do something completely and utterly unexpected. And that's as far as I'm going to say for today.
Mitch Mannix is uploading your videos in the correct order. This is hilarious to me. Mitch, you do understand. I'll just address this quickly because this is a simple one. You do understand that I don't determine the order that videos show up on YouTube. YouTube does, right? That's YouTube's fault.
I didn't even know you could be this lazy.
We start off today with Zoya, who did a super chat and says, at what point did you decide you didn't want any kids? I don't necessarily know if it was a concrete discussion or situation where it was like sitting down and saying, all right, it's time to talk about kids today. I think it was just kind of a determination over time. You know, I'm about to be 40 years old, and personally, I don't feel that I'm in a personal or financial situation where I would want any kids in my life. I don't know if I would be a good dad. I don't know if I would want to be a good dad.
Phil must have declawed that cat because he's not showing us proof to the contrary. But it sure would be great if we could get some more contributions. They kind of dried up about 40 minutes ago. So anything would be appreciated. I was really hoping to at least hit the tier 1 tips goal tonight to help make up for the slower day I had earlier today with Ghostwire. So thank you in advance.
This is hilarious. Clyde, you have no idea how taxes work. He says, why are you taking streams off to work on your taxes? You pay a guy to do it. Do you now understand that for the guy to do the taxes, you have to give him the information, and the point of me taking off the streams is to consolidate and provide the information, right? Do you really think that tax guys literally sit around looking at your private information all year long and then they sort it themselves? Like, that's not how it works. You know how much money someone would charge you to have to take access to all of your private records on a daily basis? Like your bank account, PayPal account, business expenses, credit cards, etc., and then have to sort all that information themselves? You'd have to pay them tens of thousands of dollars to do that amount of work. I'm not exaggerating. You know, just basic tax filing for a small business is incredibly expensive when you give them all the information. But again, you don't own your own business, so you wouldn't understand it.
I'm a mature adult with a business degree. What I would like to say is thanks to everyone who did actually support the stream in any way, whether you gave the stream a like or a super chat or a tip, whatever it was, okay?
Yes, there will be cake eating on the birthday. There should be. Yes, my wife said she wants to make me a cake for my birthday. What's hilarious is we got someone here asking me what's my favorite mobile game. Obviously, what they're trying to do is piss me off with the stupid, you know, detractor meme. I actually admitted this last year. I'll say it again. I actually do play some mobile games. I do. All right? The ones that I play are free to play or incredibly inexpensive, like you spend $1 here or there to make progress, okay? I do not play the mobile game bullshit that these idiots talk about on the internet. It's not true. But if I were to actually reveal to you guys the games that I played, you know exactly what would happen. People would immediately go out there and try to fucking create negative shit about it. They try to find my account and harass the makers of the game and do all kinds of dumb shit. You know, like they do right now for a game I don't even fucking play, right? So that's why I would never tell you guys about that stuff. I'm not stupid. You know, ever since the original bullshit started years ago with the negative memes about mobile games, literally, I will never tell you anything. I just won't. It's a waste of everyone's time, you know. I can't have fun and share that kind of stuff with you guys anymore because of idiots.
Phil spent $40,000 on WWE Champions and still does. So not only did I spend it, I still spend it.
Ghostwire is great. Ghostwire, I feel, is one of the most original games I've played in a long time. But for some odd reason, 2 streams in, I'm having a hard time retaining more than 200 viewers. I don't know why. The game's entertaining. It's interesting. There's side stories that are neat that aren't even tied in with the main plot, but they're interesting. The main plot's interesting. There's new enemies. There's new abilities I unlocked today. There was cool exploration. It's everything you would want from an original game. And people, it's not Elden Ring, so I don't like it. Meh. I don't know what to do. It's good. So I can't make people be not stupid, I guess. I don't know what else to say.
All right, guys. I think we will adjourn. Thanks. Quick impromptu Q&A session was fun, except for the idiots. But what are you going to do? The Phil drama show every day. Stop being a drama queen.
Kevin Bernstein did a super chat. He says, would you smack a guy for talking about your wife? I want you to think about how dumb this is. Would I physically assault someone for saying words about my wife? Would I risk myself going to jail and having actual jail time and or financial punishment for physically assaulting someone because of something stupid that they said? What's worse? Having someone say something nasty about you or a family member and taking it and saying, okay, fuck you, you're an asshole, or actually hurting your own family by making yourself now suffer concrete consequences for a physical altercation. This is grade school level schoolyard shit. Neener, you're ugly. Okay, punch him in the face, now you're expelled from school. Who's the loser in that interaction, right? There are times in life when you have to take decisive action. Like, for example, if my wife was physically in harm's way and someone was going to hurt her, then I intervene to protect my family and my wife. Just because someone's saying some nasty words about someone, you don't just lash out. Ladies and gentlemen, please understand something. If I decided to physically lash out against every person who ever said nasty words against myself or my family, I would be doing that till the day I die. I literally would not have another moment to do anything else. People would have to line up outside of my house, through my community, through the town of Renton, through the state of Washington, across the country, and the line probably wouldn't end until the end of the northeastern point of the continent of North America. And it would just be me punching them constantly like this until my fist turned into a liquid mess because so many people have insulted me. So think about how stupid the situation is. Okay? No! You don't physically assault people because someone insulted you or your family member. You say, wow, what an asshole you are, and you make them look like the immature asshole they are, and you move on. It's called common sense.
I almost feel bad for him.
There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Still has indoctrinated children who send him money. Blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory. But I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.